Here in Texas, early voting began mid-October and continues to October 30th. According to data collected from the U.S. Elections Project and the Secretary of State, just within the week of October 25, the number of mail-in ballots and early voting turnout in 2020 has already reached 80% of the total votes received during the 2016 election. With November 3rd just around the corner, Eagle News spoke to registered voters across the country to find out the issues that matter to them when choosing an ideal presidential candidate.
The South Texas region here, the voting situation has become something of late where it's gotten a bit where you don't even want to identify who you're voting for, because if you're the wrong end of the political spectrum, it's deemed acceptable in society nowadays to ostracize your friends, no matter how long you've been friends or what have you. So if you're doing what other people are wanting you to do, then you are not in control of your own destiny. So how would I say the political spectrum is here right now? It's very volatile. We have to actually look at facts and vote on facts versus voting on opinions and feelings. Choosing a political leader, you have to look at the United States as a whole. It's kind of like you're choosing a CEO of a company. And when I say choosing a CEO of a company, is the CEO, are they beheld to themselves, or are they beheld to the stockholders? Okay. And the stockholders in this case are the American people. What have you done to enrich the American people rather than enrich yourselves? How am I going to be voting? Right there in the voting booth. I mean, in person. That's the way it was made. That's the way, my family and every other vet has fought for free and fair elections. We're a military family. That's what we believe. And folks do not realize how precious that right is in the lives that we're given in order for you to live in a free country. Get up, folks. Get out and vote. If you love America, if you actually love your country, then get up and get out and vote.
For me, the president definitely, you have to have morals and principles. And for me, I honestly, I'm a Christian, and I feel like they need to just be a good person and just be honest with the American people. I think those are just the true values and principles that we probably all were raised with. They need to be implemented in a president. Honesty, being forthcoming, no judgment, things like that. Just simple principles that I think we all were raised with would go a long way for all ethnicities.
So in voting, my ideal candidate would conform to my rather conservative values. And my conservative values are that in this economic system, everybody wins. There are no losers and winners. And I'm going to promote a candidate who will help everyone to do well, which it should be able and distribute the money, if it doesn't happen by itself in pure capitalism, to where there are no losers and winners. That is my big issue in the economy. There should be no poor people that don't have enough food to eat. And yes, I voted for George Bush, and I voted for Nixon the first time. I'm that old. But so it's not about political party. It's about what I think the Constitution really stood for, and that was really for everybody, regardless of their creed, color, their beliefs, that they're able to play the game in the United States, be a citizen, and do well. No losers.
Kind of think of the country as like a family, and our leaders as the adults. The adults are the persons that make choices for us, and so I want them to succeed and make great decisions for us as a community, as a family, as a country, and whoever wins, I hope that we have a great 2021, because 2020 was full of challenges, and we deserve a good year now. We earned it.
Reporting from Corpus Christi, Texas, I'm Jane Kathleen Gregorio, Eagle News. We live in interesting times.